Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers three. Every fiddler he had a fiddle, and a very fine fiddle had he. Oh, there's none so rare as can compare with King Cole and his fiddlers three, says the old nursery rhyme. And going through the old recipe box from Mom, I found a recipe for Old King Cole spinach. Very faint, and there's not much stage directions on this, but essentially it's a spinach souffle, and I have no idea why Old King Cole has anything to do with it, except maybe it's a nursery rhyme, and that was a way of getting kids to eat spinach. Who knows? But it's spinach and eggs and salt, and that's it. It's baked, so I'm going to make it, and I think it'll be really good. I'm going to add a little Parmesan cheese to it, though, too, and maybe an extra little bit of string cheese that I found left over in my drawer, because cheese makes everything better. And I'm not going to use fresh spinach, in keeping with the old-timey version of this recipe. It's frozen chopped spinach, and it's thawed, but it's still got a lot of liquid in it. Old King Cole does not live by spinach souffle alone. So I'm also going to make Waldorf salad, which is a real old-fashioned recipe named after the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, where the maitre d' Oscar Cherky made it in 1896 for some sort of charity ball, and it's taken on a life after that. Essentially, Waldorf salad is apples and grapes and walnuts and celery and mayonnaise. There's lots of variations. I'm gonna raisins instead of grapes, or in addition to grapes, is one. People add chicken, make it a chickeny Waldorf salad, dates, whatever. But I'm gonna sort of do a combo of that. Wow. So walnuts are expensive, man. I got a thing. This cost $7 just for a little thing. That's how dedicated I am to my Waldorf salad. But it's important. The apples, and they're starting to turn brown already, so I'm going to put a little lemon juice on them, not just for the brownage, but also because it adds a little flavor. Some recipes say don't use lemon juice, but I'm using this salad together so it can get chilling. The apples, it's too much celery. I sliced the celery fancily sideways on the bias, diagonally, to make it look pretty, and it's like about a half cup of celery, and grapes, beautiful, delicious, sweet red grapes, and these roughly chopped walnuts. Maybe a little bit more chopped, because you gotta have a little bit of walnut in every bite of your Waldorf salad. That's what makes it. And yeah, in addition, grapes and raisins. I have these beautiful, expensive, fancy, plump raisins too. So some of those. Well, I'm just eyeballing it, which is, that's the best way. Okay, and as a dressing, usually it's just mayonnaise, but I'm going to use both mayonnaise and non-fat Greek yogurt for the flavor factor, as well as the, less mayo-y thing. And I'm just going to see what it looks like when I mix it all together, and add more as and if needed. Okay, but you got to get this souffle in the oven. So Old King Cole will not wait for his souffle. So it calls for 2 eggs. I'm going to put in 3 because more is better. Plus these eggs are kind of small. Whew. Okay. So those eggs are beaten, and this Parmesan cheese, and like I said, I had this little piece of string cheese left, so which is just essentially mozzarella. Can't be bad. Put that in. But first, the spinach. So yeah, this is all squeezed out. Break that up a bunch. Mix that with the eggs. Ooh, that looks interesting. Old King Cole would be very happy with this, I'm sure. And stir this together. This is really spinachy. That's like serious spinach and cheese. So yeah, okay, so it's less like a souffle and more just like spinach and cheese and eggs. So all right then, we'll see what happens. 350 for I don't know, half an hour, something like that. And the Waldorf looks great, so it'll chill for half an hour, and I think it'll be really good. Okay then, magically clean all this up. This Old King Cole's spinach. So yeah, I was thinking it was going to be a souffle, but of course not, because there just isn't enough other volume. But it looks and smells terrific. This definitely has to way cool before it is dug into, but fortunately I can get started on the Waldorf here to serve this up on a bed of lettuce. Traditionally it's bib lettuce that this is served on, which I think is pretty delicate, more so than just green leaf. And this looks so nice. I mean, this to me screams Waldorf salad. That's all there is to it. Yeah, we're ready now, that's for sure. I was still chilling this in the fridge, and I think maybe just a little bit of something, huh? Make it look nice. Get up there, parsley. Yeah, whatever. As if it didn't look nice before. Interesting. This is sort of like, to me, a spinach, I don't know, baked pancake or something. It's extremely dense. Didn't puff with the egg. Maybe the cheese weighed it down. Maybe I didn't beat it. Or maybe this is the way it's supposed to be. But let's try it. It's got a great looking crust on it. Wow. That is an intensely spinachy, of course, thing, but it's very good. It's like a thick spinach pie. Spanakopita without the stuff on the outside, the phyllo. And to soothe me, this Waldorf salad with a sweet apple, grape, bit of celery, a raisin, and of course some of those expensive walnuts. I think it's the textures and interplay of the sweet crunchiness of it that distinguishes Oscar Turkey's invention from the Waldorf Astoria in 1896. And Old King Cole we have to thank for this spinach thing, which will be improved upon as the recipes go forward, because I think it could be great. But this on its own is really great and healthy too.